Tucked between winding rivers and lush green landscapes, Konaseema district in Andhra Pradesh is known for its fertile delta formed by the tributaries of the Godavari River. The area lies in close proximity to the Bay of Bengal, and its geography is defined by the many streams and canals that crisscross the land. This abundant water system nurtures not just the soil but also the way of life that is deeply connected to nature. The rhythm of the region is shaped by two major livelihoods, fishing and agriculture. The rivers offer a livelihood to many communities through inland fishing, while the fertile land supports paddy fields, coconut plantations, and other seasonal crops. Among these, coconut cultivation plays a significant role in the region's economy. Konaseema alone contributes to nearly half of Andhra Pradesh's total coconut production, making coconut one of the most abundantly available natural resources in the region. Coir, the fiber extracted from coconut husk, is a byproduct of this abundance. Earlier, women in the region engaged in spinning coir by hand or with the help of charkhas. Over time, with growing demand and the need of efficiency, mechanized processes replaced traditional methods. Large-scale machinery now handles most of the rope making and coir yarn production. As spinning declined, new possibilities emerged. Inspired by the craft practices of Odisha and Kerala, coir craft was introduced to this region as a way to create value-added products from the fiber. Around 4 years ago, with support from organizations like NABARD, ONGC, Coir Board, and local facilitators like Oxygen Association, women in Konaseema were trained to make handcrafted items using coir. The technique involves carefully winding colored threads around bundles of coir to shape individual parts. These parts are then assembled to form three-dimensional objects like animals, flowers, deities. Among the many products made, birdhouses stood as a clear favorite, popular in the local as well as urban market. However, the survey also presented two key challenges: the finishing quality of products and the lack of distinct identity in how the craft was presented. A design and technology development workshop, sponsored by the Office of TC Handicrafts and implemented by Handicraft Service Centre Vijayawada, was conducted in Pasarlapudi village with 30 women artisans. The initial 3 days were dedicated to skill enhancement exercises. Through drawing-based activities and creativity tasks, artisans were encouraged to express their ideas freely. Each participant shared her assignment with the group, creating a space for exchange, observation, and mutual learning. To improve form making and finishing quality, hands-on exercises followed. With the guidance of the master craftsperson, artisans created basic elements such as spheres, rings, and tassels. The aim was to explore how coir fiber itself could be shaped and celebrated through structure rather than relying on added materials. Permutation and combination of these elements made by coir were then assembled together to explore the possibilities of product diversification. Next, the artisans created embroidery inspired by motifs of Moggu designs. These were embroidered on coconut shells covered with coir fiber. The The intention was to help overcome creative hesitation while also exploring how a balanced use of materials could strengthen the identity of the craft. The first concept developed during the workshop was called Echoes of the Divine. Inspired by the sacred figures revered across Andhra Pradesh, this theme translated devotion into form. Each coir creation became a quiet echo of divine, not just religious icons but as symbols of memory, presence, and spirit. Wall hangings, door danglers, and artifacts of Kanakadurga, Balaji, and Ganesha were developed. Coir remains central to every aspect, from the surface patterns to the structural details, showcasing its versatility and beauty. The process involved multiple steps, beginning with paper drawings, transferring them onto cardboard, handcrafting each component by winding coir, and then carefully assembling and finishing them with surface ornamentation. Working on a larger scale was a new experience for the artisans. The Ganesha sculpture, standing 2.5 feet, was an intensive project that required time, patience, and collaboration. Each element shaped and molded over days by multiple skilled hands. The second concept was Whispers of the Wild. Inspired by the flora and fauna of the region, this theme blended utility with homage to the natural world that surrounds the artisan's everyday life. The outcome was a range of decor plus utility products. Tortoise planters, keychains, cloth hook hangers, and birdhouses were developed. To support this, existing techniques were refined and new elements were introduced. Products like cloth hook hanger integrated wooden bases, allowing for new combinations and expanded possibilities. The 80-20 ratio of coir to embellishment helped define a stronger identity for the products as coir craft. This not only enhanced their appearance but gave a more refined, finished character to each piece. At the end of the 25-day workshop, all the products developed were displayed at Lepakshi, Kakinada for market testing. The feedback received, both during the exhibition and at the closing ceremony, was overwhelmingly positive, offering a hopeful future for the artisans and for the continued evolution of this craft. As the craft finds new expressions and enters new markets, what remains at the heart of it is the material, the maker, and the persistence of handmade work.